Greetings. We have an English and Greek translation here. There is an English translation from the Greek. Here we're up to η προσκύνηση των μάγων, which is a direct translation, the worship from the magicians. It's referring to here, and the next page in referring to the magicians worshipping Jesus Christ, the baby, when he was born. The baby Jesus, that is when Jesus was a baby, okay. Μετά τη γέννηση του Χριστού, 3 Μάη, after the birth of Jesus Christ, 3 magicians της Ανατολής, δηλαδή σοφοί άνθρωποι, find out what Anatoli means, homework. It's either north, south, east, or west. Find out which one. Sophie Anthropy, very wise people. Οι οποίοι ασχολούσαν με την λατρική της εξήγησης των όνειρων, which they were involved in being λατρική, that is, how do you explain that, kind of like dedicated in the translation of dreams and the discussion of the astron και την μελέτη των άστρων. Είδαν στον ουρανό της πατρίδας τους, they had seen in the heavens where that country was, ένα υπάλαμπο, one bright shining, και ασυνήθιστο άστρο, and astro, that is a star, that was kind of like unusual. Από το αστέρι αυτό καταλάβαν, from that star, they had understood it, or had come to the conclusion, or had understood, ότι γεννήθηκα, that was born to them, ο μεγάλος βασιλιάς, the big king, meaning ο Μεσσίας Χριστός, meaning the Savior, Jesus Christ, που περίμενε ο κόσμος, which the people were waiting for concerning the scriptures, okay, in the Old Testament. The prophecies of the Old Testament is what it's referring to. Και αποφάσισαν, and they came to a conclusion or an agreement, να πάνε να τον βρουν, to go and find him, και να τον προσκυνήσουν, for the purpose that they would worship him. Καβάλα λοιπόν στην καμήλες, so they rode upon camels, that was theirs, that is, with πλούσια δώρα, with rich gifts, και ακολουθώντας το αστέρι, and following the star, έφτασαν στα Ισολίμα. They reached Irosolima. Homework, I want you to translate what Irosolima means in English. Okay? Καθώς όμως έμπαιναν στην πόλη, as they had entered in the town, meaning Irosolima. Okay. Το αστέρι, the star, χάθηκε. Το αστέρι χάθηκε. The star vanished. Γι' αυτό άρχισαν να ρωτούν, therefore they began to ask, πού γεννήθηκε ο βασιλιάς των Ουδαίων? Where was the king of the Jews been born? Jews been born, okay? Για να τον προσκυνήσουν, so they can worship him. Ο Ηρώδης, Herod, που βασίλευε τότε στην Ουδαία, which were ruling over the Jews, όταν άκουσε ότι τρεις μάγοι, when he had heard that three magicians από την Ανατολή ζητούν κάποιον, from the Ανατολή ζητούν κάποιον, homework, as I said before, find out what Ανατολή means. Ζητούσε κάποιον, from the Anatoli, they asked people, hang on, let's read that again. Herod had found out that from the Anatoli, they were asking someone concerning the newborn king. Κατοπίν ζητούν κατοπίν νεογέννητο βασιλιά. Ταράχτηκε πάρα πολύ. He was traumatized in a very strict way, very bad way. That is Herod was. Γιατί νόμιζε ότι προκείται, because he thought that to foretell, that is foretelling the future, that is thinking upon that, in accordance to the newborn king, ο οποίος για επιγένειο βασιλιά, ο οποίος θα του έπαιρνε τη βασιλεία, that he was going to take his kingdom. Γι' αυτό, this is why, κάλεσε αμέσως τους αρχιερείς, he invited instantly the leaders, that is the Pharisees and the Sadducees, Pharisees and Sadducees, okay, οι αρχιερείς και τους γραμματείες, δηλαδή τους πιο μορφωμένους των Ουδαίων, in other words, the most educated ones in Israel, και ζήτησε and he asked να τους είπουν, to tell him, πού γράφουν τα ιερά τους βιβλία, where is it written in the holy scripts, ότι θα γεννηθεί ο Χριστός, that Jesus will be born, that is Jesus Christ will be born, that Jesus Christ will be born. Εκείνοι που αποκρίθηκαν, they had then spoken with him, that in accordance to the scripts, in accordance to the ancient prophets, that is, the ancient people, με συμφωνά με τους αρχαίους προφήτες, ancient prophets, Jesus Christ the Messiah, ο Ιησούς ο Μεσσάιας, θα γεννηθεί στη Βέτλεμ. He will be born in Bethlehem. Της Ιουδαίας, among the Jews. Τότε ο Ρόδης, at that time Herod, κάλεσε κρυφά τους μάγους, invited the magicians secretly, και τους ρώτησε, and he asked them, πόσο καιρός είχε περάσει, how long has it been past, από τότε, from then, που πρωτεϊδάν το αστέρι, that I saw the star. Ήθελε από αυτούς να υπολογίσει, he wanted to calculate και να μάθει, and to learn the age of Jesus Christ, την ηλικία του Ιησού Χριστό, και να τον ανακαλύψει, and to find him, και να τον φωνέψει, and to kill him. To kill him, that is. Σύμφωνα με όσα του είπαν οι μάγοι, in accordance to what the magicians had said to him, βρήκε ότι ο νέος βασιλιάς, he found out that the young king έπρεπε να ήταν περίπου, he must have been about 2 years old, 2 χρονών. Όταν έμαθε αυτό που ήθελε, when he had learned what he had not wanted, τους είπε, he told them, ο Μεσσάιας, the Messiah, γεννήθηκε στην Βετλέμ. He was born in Bethlehem. Πήγαινε λοιπόν, go then, εκεί να μάθετε, and learn, ακριβώς για τη γέννηση του, exactly when he was born, and και όταν τον βρείτε, when you find him, ελάτε πάλι από εδώ, come back from this to this place, να μου πείτε, so you can tell me, για να πάω και εγώ, so then I can go also, να τον προσκυνήσω, for the purpose that I would worship him also. Οι μάγοι ευχαριστημένοι, the magicians very joyful, και αναποτί ξεκινήσαν, and with patience they headed off για τη Βέτλεμ, for Bethlehem. Μόλις προχωρήσαν λίγο έξω, when they just had reached outside, από τα Ιεροσολύμα, from the Ιεροσολύμα, παρουσιάστηκε πάλι, appeared again, το λάμπο αστέρι, the bright shining star, που τους οδηγούσε, which was guiding them, in other words, guiding them to where Jesus was. Το ακολουθήσαν, they followed it. Και πάλι τότε οι μάγοι, and at that time the magicians, και προχωρώντας, and following, in other words, following the star, έφτασαν στην Bethlehem. They reached Bethlehem. Όταν έφτασαν εκεί, when they had reached there, το αστέρι στάθηκε πάνω από το σπίτι, μέσα στο οποίο ήταν το παιδί. Το αστέρι, the star, stood above the house, meaning the stable, where that is inside where the child was. That is where Jesus Christ was born. Okay, there's more to this story, which will be continued in the next tape. Thank you very much, and have a good day.